Anthrax spores are one of the most deadly bioweapons in the world, and the bacteria is tightly controlled by the U.S. and other foreign governments. But there's a problem. Our government keeps mishandling them, and it's kind of terrifying. This time, it was a Defense Department lab in Utah that accidentally shipped live spores to 9 U.S. states and military bases in South Korea and Australia.
The question now, how could this have happened?
It's a great question.
The shipment, which hasn't yet led to any illnesses or deaths, is the latest embarrassment for government scientists who don't seem to be able to keep a potent biological weapon totally under control. After all, it was just last year that up to 75 U.S. scientists were accidentally exposed to the live bacteria after storing it in open refrigerators. The CDC said it wasn't sure why its scientists had been exposed to anthrax in the 2014 scare.
The question, why were critical safety protocols violated in a high-security lab?
Was this human error or system failure?
We don't know that yet, and those are the questions that we will be asking.
And let's not forget the time the CDC found vials of smallpox in an old warehouse. Perhaps the most deadly virus in world history had been stored and then forgotten for decades. Together, the incidents amount to what CDC Director Tom Frieden called a pattern that led to a Government Accountability Office report on why so many deadly pathogens were being mishandled. Their first finding? The number of government labs handling dangerous bioagents has skyrocketed in recent years. Today, there are 1,500 labs capable of handling materials like anthrax. Second, the growth in labs was not matched by a growth in regulatory capacity, meaning many of these new labs were self-regulating, not subject to outside safety inspections. The result? Well, check the headlines. Basically, the Accountability Office thinks the government needs either fewer labs or more regulators. And until one of those happens, it's unlikely these mistakes will become a thing of the past. For Newsy, I'm Elizabeth Hagedorn.